Welcome back to another For Fashion video. Ladies and lords, thank you so much for joining. If you're new, my name is Wispy, and also thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it, and I hope you stick around. This video is actually requested, which I'm not used to, but it's also one that I meant to do a while ago, and I just never got around to doing it. Nobushi is one of my favorite characters in the whole game. She was my initial main, my original main, the OG. I have 3, so I'm just gonna get into it. Don't want to waste a whole bunch of time talking about her, but you already know I love her. The first one is kind of, the intention behind this one was kind of like I don't know, like a mythical, like snow fox or something. I don't know, something like that. The helm is the Shocho helm. It's like a cat on the front. I don't even know what it's. Nobushi in all her masks. The chest is the Sangoshu chest. Red accents with the material, I think. Actually, I think this red is already built into this chest piece. And it has gold accents around the waist just to add a little bit of façon. If you get a yellow, I think the sash in the middle will end up matching it. Oh no, that's 2 gold. That's 2 gold to match. So never mind. Maybe, yeah, this light brown probably fits the bottom best. But I like the red just to go with the red trim on the chest. The arms are the Teruko arms. I love how they kind of jut out horizontally just to match up with the shoulders on the chest piece. The blade on the staff is the Horikawa blade. No real reason. I just like the straightness. I think I just wanted something that's like a straight, like stabby stab. The shaft is the Matsukawa shaft, all white with a little bit of gold accents, and the guard is the Miyabi guard. Just wanted something that was a little understated with all the gold and the white going on around it. Another option is actually this Raven Kusanami guard that has black and white around the rim. The effects, I just have fairy lights. Once again, going back into the mythical snow fox or snow cat, whatever she is. The ornament is the cat's ears. Oh, so I thought this was like mouse ears, but I guess it makes more sense for it to be cat ears to go with the mask. Don't remember how much this was. I'm gonna assume it was like one of these 3,000 steel ones. That's probably one of the first ornaments I've ever bought. The material is red, reputation 4, level 20. And this is really only on the sash, on the waist and the trim of the shirt and the hat. And you would be able to see it on the shoulder guards as well, or the, I guess, upper arm guards, but I have a pattern going over it. The color is the thin ice, and I honestly don't know if you can even get this one anymore. This came from the Frost Wind Parade. Early on, I think this was the first time they did like the winter event. Maybe one of the early times, maybe year 2, year 3. I don't remember when I got it. But you could get the black ice. That also comes from the same one. But I think this one you were able to get from Frostwind, the most recent Frostwind. And there are a few others that came with it. There's Cloudy, reputation 11, level 20. You'll probably have to play around with the patterns just to get rid of the blue. I think this is the same as the one you got from the Frostwind, but whatever. Reputation 5, level 20, Winter Woods. This one will definitely do it for you. Chest and back, doesn't really matter the pattern for anything on this actually, because all colors are white. On the head, I have nothing. I guess I could put an embossing, but as you can see, the embossings are only on the front, which really does nothing for the look of this. The face, that once again doesn't matter the shader I put on. But the key is to, oh, if you don't have a shader, it does have little eyebrows and a pink nose, but I wanted it to be all white. So, right shoulder, once again, doesn't matter. Just know that I have a shader. And let's see what an embossing looks like on this. Yeah? Yeah? A little bit more of the red comes through, I feel like. Yeah, I'll put an embossing on. Why not? Maybe the other one. The weaved plates. Reputation 23, level 20. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Which one do I like more, though? I think this one. Riveted and plated. Reputation 24, level 20. I've actually recently gotten into embossings. I wasn't a huge fan of them early in the game, or patterns for that matter. I like to keep it super simple, but I feel like the longer I play this game, the more creative I get with fashion. But yeah, that is the mythical snow cat. Looking good. This is the one I feel like I play with the most. But yeah, keep it nice and plain. Keep it clean. It looks good. Oh, I didn't even recognize the riveted and plated kind of matches with what's going on the waist area. Nice. All right. Next. This one I literally put together. I don't remember what the last event we had, but whichever one it was where we got the Lucent Fairy. Oath of Wyverndale event pass. Yeah. I put it together when we got that because I saw it and I was like, oh, blue fairies? I could do something with that. So, here we are. The chest is like the super basic one, but the whole reason why I have it is because it's the only one that allows you to get the, I think it's the material color on the bottom half of it. The rest of them, it's kind of set by itself. Like this one I really like as well. What is this? The Teruko chest. This one looks really good because it has the blue on the trim. This one doesn't allow for blue on the trim or anything on the trim. It has its own set in. But, you know, but you do get the yellow on the waist on this one. Nah, I'll stick to what I have. Anyway, the Sioki helm. The chest is the Tori Kusuta chest. Once again, very like beginner Nobushi, but it just allows for more color than the rest do. The arms are the Kogarashi arms. The blade is the Hisayama blade. I was going like full blue on this one, so I wanted something that would reflect light with a little bit of blue rather than just white. And I think that blade does it pretty well. The shaft is the Kori no Shika shaft. The guard is the Raven Kusanami guard. Once again, that black. I don't know why the edge of this one is not blue where it was white in the other one. But you do have a blue butterfly. Minor details. No one's gonna see that other than me. But it's there. And the ornament for this one, Incandescent Memory, Visions of Kyoshin Event Pass. Came out with Kyoshin, I figure. The material is the Celeste, which I actually bought, 10,000 steel. This is the blue. This is the blue. Light blue, for that matter. Honestly, any blue looks pretty good for this. The color, Oceanic, reputation 38. The pattern on the chest and back, wall of coins, reputation 14. No embossing. On the head, I've got nothing. Just a plain dome, helmet, hat situation. And I would love if they would come out with like alternate versions of pieces of gear, kind of like how Griffin has caped or uncaped versions of gear. It would be cool to see Nobushi without a hat, Or see Nobushi without like this jacket on. It could be cool. On the face, I have no pattern, but I have the feathers symbol. Reputation 0, level 2. On the right shoulder, no pattern, no symbol, and the embossing, as you can tell, I love it. The riveted and plated. It's probably my favorite. It just works well behind anything, and I actually think I want to take it off of this one. I actually think I want to take it off of this one because it looks so much cleaner without. You know, there's not a lot of texture on anything else, so why would there be texture on there? And it shines a bit more without it. Yes. Yep, without. Nothing then. On both arms, no pattern, no symbol, no embossing. And, as I said before, the effect is the Lucent Fairy that came with the Oath of Wyverndale event pass. Now, ladies and lords, I was farming for a whole day. Literally a whole day, just for one piece of gear. Because you guys have seen these two in the last Nobushi Duels video. But this one, I wanted to throw together. Special for you guys. I got the new chest. That's all I needed. Just wanted the new chest for this one. But, yeah, let's get in. I personally like how understated this piece is. With just accents that kind of blend into each other. If I could get a bit more purple, or like something. There are very few purple shaders with white. And I'll explain why the white is important when we get to the patterns and the shader. But for now, let's just go through the pieces. The helm is the Horiko's Hagetaka helm. The chest is the Ganban chest. The new stuff, man. I love it. I love it. I wish you could change the color of the shirt underneath. It's like it forces you to work green into the fashion, but who am I to complain? Who am I to complain? The arms are the Hansen arms, and I like the offset of having this purely white sleeve. I hate how poofy it is, but yeah, you take what you can get. On the other arm, you have the armor and the netted look, which you really only can see from a distance if you have like a lighter color, because the sleeve underneath is like a blue with black. So if you have anything that's dark, it's just gonna blend into this arm. The blade is the Guardian blade. I just like the look of this one. No particular reason. I just love the look of it. The shaft is the Sadamune shaft. And the guard is the Sadaimon guard. The ornament is the Spiteful Demon. Unlocked by acquiring the Cherry Tree Elite outfit. I don't remember unlocking any outfit, but I guess it's 7,000. Huh. It was that long ago. The material is the light. Reputation 9, level 20. Once I actually get enough steel, I will get the white for the pure, just silver metal on the chest. And like, especially for a piece like this, I was talking about alternate pieces for gear. It would be cool to not have this shirt or whatever is on top of the armor. It would be cool to see it without that, you know? Because I would like to see more of the metal on this. You guys know me. I just want to see metal on everyone. The color is the Frosted Cake, unlocked by acquiring the Night Bloom Elite outfit. Also, don't remember unlocking that, but elite outfits are 7,000. A few others that I think work with this. So, as you can see, it changes the color of the symbol on the face, and I wanted it to be white, because if you don't have the symbol on, you just have the black marking on the top of the face, and then it's all white on the bottom. But yeah, this one works pretty well actually. The Aquatic Adventure, acquired through the Marine Tide battle outfit. Oh, here we go. This one's relevant. This one works as well. Just black, gray, white. Battlefield during the For the Creed event. I probably had this for a while, but yeah. This one will do it for you. Let's see if I can find a better one. I really like how this one looks, the Dragon Rage. Though, on the other arm, as you can see, the color gets lost on the sleeve because it's not bright, as I said. But this one's at Reputation 10, and I think this is what I had on initially, the Sulfur. Reputation 16. Yellow. Yellow on the arm, green underneath, purple on the head. Looks pretty good, but I went a darker option. On the chest, you guys might have seen me talking about this in the Orochi and Kensei fashion video. In some instances, it makes it look like it's shining or almost like glowing, which I think is so cool. I would love to see more patterns like this that blend all three in a unique way, because other patterns just blend them in a way that's like, okay, I can't even tell. Hold on. Like, I can't even tell what I'm looking at. Like, this actually blends two. This one blends all three, but like, what's the point? Right? It's just blotches. But this shit is an actual pattern on the backdrop of one of the colors that blends the other two. I think that's really cool. No embossings and no symbols, because both of those would end up going on that, I don't know, like the bladder guard. I don't know what that's for. It's like a giant belt buckle, but this thing already has like a texture of its own, so I wouldn't want to put an embossing on it and just cover that up, right? What's the point? It looks good without. On the head, I just have an embossing, and oh, I don't have an embossing at all. Oh, this is the Horko stuff. Yeah, it has its own kind of texture going on, which is cool. On the face now, I have a symbol. It's the cone bug. Without the symbol, it also looks pretty dope. I really like the look of this, but you know me. Dare to be different. Make it my own. I put the cone bug, and this is why I need something with white on it. As you can see close up, it's clearly not the same color as the rest of the face, but from afar, it is. When did I get that? Reputation 26. There was another one that also kind of gives the same look. If I can find it. This is it. This is the Living Flame. Reputation 0, level 1. Just get this off the jump. And you still get a little bit more texture. Get a little bit more façon on the face. And also emblem. Reputation 0, level 4. From afar, you can barely tell, but up close, you can clearly tell that it doesn't belong there. But yeah, that also kind of does the same thing. On the right shoulder, I've got nothing, no embossings, nothing I didn't want to take away from just the pure metal going on over here. And on the left shoulder, once again, nothing, because it just sits on the top and it doesn't make any sense for like this sleeve to just have an embossing or a random, you know, random symbol that you can barely see going on up here, or a pattern for no reason, for seemingly no reason. But that is it. And since I'm here, I guess I will just go through a few of my other fashions, and if you want me to go in a like in-depth look at some of these fashions, just let me know. I have Jormungandr, I have Kyoshin, which a little bit unfinished. Who else? I've got Nusha, which I think looks pretty dope. Horrible, horrible character. She could use a lot of time in the testing grounds, in my opinion. I think I already did gladiators, but I never did this one, which I'm still working on. It's still a work in progress. What else do I have? Oh, I got the Lawbringer. Looks pretty dope. This is one of my favorites because it's super simple. I've got the Warmonger, and I think that's about it. That's gonna do it for this one, ladies and lords. Thank you so much for joining, and I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to see any other fashion by me, just let me know in the comment section below. And how do you guys feel about alternate versions of different pieces of gear? Because I think it would be really cool. Like, it might be a lot of work, but it might not be a lot of work, because it's basically armor and sets that are already in the game. You just have to take one piece off of it and just shoot them out as basically new pieces of armor, right? I would like to see Kensei with no jacket on some of those pieces, without maybe the rope on some of the pieces, and maybe even some of the knights without cloth hanging off of their metal. Just the metal would be cool. But what do you guys think? I feel like that's a pretty easy thing to do without spending a whole lot of time or money doing so. No two players playing with the same character would look the same. And there's no reason for it at that point. But anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy, hydrated, and motivated. And you know where to find me. I'll be here, and I'll be doing this.